I'm Robert, Director of Aymer Enterprises Limited, trading as EMspace. I'm also an emotional wellbeing practitioner, and this brief video is to talk about the service that we provide and the work I do with children, young people, schools, and parents. So I've been working with children and young people for close to 30 years now. I've worked in a number of contexts, varieties, and settings. I've worked in the church with children and young people. I've also worked in children's homes. I've worked in youth work settings. I've worked within a mental health service and also within schools as an emotional wellbeing practitioner. My passion has always been to support children and young people, especially in the area of emotions. I believe that emotional literacy is really important. Of course, children go to school to learn. They learn numeracy, they learn literacy, they learn about places, how things work. They learn a variety of things. But I think learning about emotions is really important, especially because when they don't understand what they're feeling, a lot of times that can come out in negative behavior. I don't believe that we just learn to manage emotions in a vacuum. I think that it's something that needs to be taught, shared. I think children need to be supported in terms of developing their understanding of their emotions and their feelings. And I often see where children struggle in communicating and expressing themselves, and it comes out in difficult, inappropriate, or negative behavior. So within EMspace, which stands for emotions, EM, emotions and mental space, the S is for schools, P for parents, A.C.E. is and children in education. And that's precisely what we do. We work with children and young people where they are. In many cases, that's in school. And we work with schools in terms of providing assessment, consultation and interventions, working directly with children and young people. We also work with their parents by extension, and we support them in terms of understanding the developmental needs and the behavioural challenges that children can sometimes present. We've set up our service in such a way where we believe in working in partnership. So we don't believe in working in isolation. We believe that we are there to support the child and the adults and networks around them which are already existing, which means that we believe in confidentiality, but we also believe in information sharing. Too many times, in my experience, services come in and they work with children and often do very good work, but in many cases don't necessarily share what they've done or share how the child is progressing or how the child is developing in the context of the work they're doing with them. So we believe that even as we work, we want to support the professionals and those adults in the lives of those children. And so we work in a collaborative way, a supportive way. That's a framework we use together with solution-focused, goal-based outcomes. And so we're here to serve, we're here to help, we are here to make a difference in the lives of children and young people. And that is the reason why we exist, to support them. So I'm Robert from EMspace, and thank you for watching. I really sincerely hope we can help you and make a difference in the lives of your children or the children within your setting. Thank you for watching.